Hello dear student. See, in this lecture we are going to discuss sulfonic acid. We are going to discuss sulfonic acid. What is mean by sulfonic acid? See, sulfonic acid is what? Sulfonic acid are what? See, in this compound sulfonic acid group, this is what a sulfonic acid group. Sulfonic acid group. This sulfonic acid group, when is attached to a alkyl group or when it is attached to what? Aryl group, then we will have a sulfonic acid compound. Okay, so here we will have alkyl sulfonic acid. This is what? Alkyl sulfonic acid, and this is what? Aryl sulfonic acid. So when sulfonic acid group, this sulfonic acid group is attached to alkyl group, then we will have alkyl sulfonic acid. When this sulfonic acid group is attached to what? Aryl group, okay, then we will have aryl sulfonic acid. So see, aryl sulfonic acid are more important. Okay, aryl sulfonic acid are more important. Hence, in this lecture, we are going to discuss sulfonic acid, that is aryl sulfonic acid. Isn't it? That is, this topic is completely based on what? Aryl sulfonic acid, because aryl sulfonic acid are more important than alkyl sulfonic acid. Now let us see which are the aryl sulfonic acid. Okay, we will have some example of aryl sulfonic acid. So this is benzene sulfonic acid. What is it? Benzene sulfonic acid, isn't it? Then suppose if sulfonic acid group is attached to toluene, isn't it? And if position of sulfonic acid group is ortho, then we will have ortho toluene sulfonic acid. Then the name of compound will become orthotoluene sulfonic acid. Here toluene group, here also benzene group is what? A substituent, okay, and sulfonic acid is what? A parent. Sulfonic acid is what? A parent. Always we have to take sulfonic acid as a parent. So here orthotoluene sulfonic acid, name of the compound will become orthotoluene sulfonic acid. And suppose if we are having compound like this, that is methyl group is at para position, okay, with respect to this sulfonic acid group, then it will be para toluene sulfonic acid. Para toluene sulfonic acid. When this sulfonic acid group is attached to a naphthalene ring, okay, at first position, then we will have alpha or 1, isn't it? 1 naphthalene or alpha naphthalene sulfonic acid. Okay, see, when this sulfonic acid group is attached to what? Beta position or second position, 2 position, okay, then we will have this name of this compound 2 or beta naphthalene. Here also naphthalene ring is a substituent, isn't it? Naphthalene sulfonic acid, beta naphthalene sulfonic acid, and this is what? Alpha naphthalene sulfonic acid. So we are having such type of example as a what? Sulfonic acid, aryl sulfonic acid. Okay, now see what is mean by sulfonation. What is mean by sulfonation? Sulfonation is a reaction in which there is introduction of sulfonic acid group. In which there is introduction of what? Sulfonic acid group into a aromatic nucleus. Okay, so if aromatic nucleus is sulfonated, Okay, if aromatic nucleus, that is, it may be a benzene, it may be a naphthalene, or it may be any aromatic nucleus. Okay, then that reaction will be a what? Aromatic sulfonation reaction. That will be a what? Sulfonation reaction, isn't it? Now let us see which are the reagents that are used for sulfonation reaction. Which are the reagents are used for sulfonation reaction, that we will see here. See, reagent used in sulfonation reaction are, first I will write here, reagents used in sulfonation reaction. So which are the reagents that are used in sulfonation reaction? First, see, we can use concentrated sulfuric acid. We can use what? Concentrated sulfuric acid as a sulfonating reagent for introduction of sulfonic acid group into a aromatic nucleus. Second reagent is fuming. Second reagent is fuming sulfuric acid, fuming H2SO4, okay, fuming sulfuric acid. It is also called oleum. It is also called oleum. See, this fuming sulfuric acid is nothing but what, or oleum is nothing but what? A mixture of sulfuric acid and sulfur trioxide gas. Okay, that means sulfur trioxide gas is dissolved in what? Sulfuric acid. Sulfur trioxide gas is dissolved in what? Sulfuric acid. Okay, now this oleum, okay, oleum is, it may be a 10% oleum, 20% oleum, 50% oleum, 70% oleum, like that. So this is based on what? Okay, percentage of oleum is based on what? Percentage of oleum is based on what? How much sulfur trioxide gas is dissolved in what? Sulfuric acid. How much sulfur trioxide gas is dissolved in what? Sulfuric acid. Based on that, we will have different percentage of oleum. Now third sulfonating reagent is what? Sulfur trioxide gas is complex with organic compound like pyridine. Sulfur trioxide gas is complex with what? Organic compound like pyridine. Okay, so these are what? Sulfonating reagent. These are what? Sulfonating reagent. Now question is, which sulfonating reagent we have to use? Which sulfonating reagent we can choose for sulfonation reaction? This will depends on which substrate, on which substrate we have to carry out sulfonation reaction, or we can say on which compound we have to carry out sulfonation reaction. Okay, so depending upon the type of substrate, we can choose this sulfonating reagent. Okay, depending upon the type of substrate, we can choose this type of sulfonating reagent. Okay, now see, we will have sulfonation of benzene with this reagent. Okay, sulfonation of benzene. Sulfonation of benzene. Okay, see, benzene, when we will react this benzene with concentrated sulfuric acid, when we will react benzene with what? Concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay, so see, here we will require temperature. Here we will require some temperature. Okay, reaction will not proceed at room temperature. Here we will require some higher temperature to carry out this reaction, like 60 degrees Celsius or 80 degrees Celsius. So we will have a product, benzene sulfonic acid. Okay, what product we will get here? Benzene sulfonic acid, and byproduct will be water. Byproduct will be water. Now suppose if we are reacting benzene with oleum, okay, or fuming sulfuric acid. Fuming sulfuric acid or oleum. Okay, see, here we will not require temperature. Here we will not require, for this reaction will not require temperature. This reaction will just take place at room temperature, that is RT. Okay, room temperature. This reaction will take place at room temperature because fuming sulfuric acid is more stronger than concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay, fuming sulfuric acid is more stronger than concentrated sulfuric acid, hence we will not require higher temperature. This reaction will just take place at lower temperature. So what we will get here? Here also we will get benzene sulfonic acid, but byproduct will be different here. Here byproduct will be sulfuric acid. Okay, so suppose if we see kinetics of this reaction, okay, that is reaction of benzene with sulfuric acid and reaction of benzene with fuming sulfuric acid. This reaction is quite slow, okay, while this reaction is very fast. Okay, this reaction is taking place at faster rate than this reaction because here there is more sulfur trioxide gas is dissolved in concentrated sulfuric acid to get fuming sulfuric acid. Here concentration of sulfur trioxide is more in fuming sulfuric acid, while here in this concentrated sulfuric acid percentage or concentration of sulfur trioxide gas is lower. Actual sulfonating species in both the reaction is what? SO3. Okay, actual sulfonating, that is benzene is going to attack on SO3 here also and benzene going to attack on SO3 here also, that is sulfur trioxide. Okay, this is what this sulfur trioxide is actual sulfonating species in both the reaction, but here concentration of this electrophile, that is sulfur trioxide, is more in fuming sulfuric acid, hence this reaction is faster and hence this reaction is taking place at room temperature, while here concentration of sulfur trioxide is lower in concentrated sulfuric acid than in fuming sulfuric acid, hence this reaction is slow and it require higher temperature. Okay, now let us see when we will have a reaction of benzene with sulfur trioxide in presence of pyridine. When we will react benzene with what? Sulfur trioxide in presence of pyridine, what we will have? We will have benzene sulfonic acid here also. Here also what we will get? Benzene sulfonic acid. Okay, so in this way we can have reaction of benzene with different reagent to get benzene sulfonic acid. Is that clear? Now let us see mechanism of aromatic sulfonation reaction. Okay, mechanism of sulfonation reaction, or we can say mechanism of sulfonation of benzene. Let us see mechanism for sulfonation of benzene. Sulfonation of benzene. Okay, let us see sulfonation for benzene or sulfonation of benzene mechanism. Sulfonation of benzene. Okay, we have to see what mechanism. See here, first step for sulfonation of benzene is in mechanism generation of electrophile. Generation of electrophile. So which is the electrophile in sulfonation reaction? Sulfur trioxide. Okay, sulfur trioxide gas is a electrophile in sulfonation reaction. Okay, see, remember sulfur trioxide gas, sulfur trioxide, this species is not having positive charge on it. Okay, sulfur trioxide is not having positive charge on it, even though sulfur trioxide is what? Electrophilic in nature. Okay, so this is what? Neutral electrophile. This is what? A neutral electrophile. Isn't it? There is no positive charge on this species even though it's a electrophilic in nature. Okay, or we can say sulfur trioxide is what? A Levy's acid. Sulfur trioxide is what? A Levy's acid. Now see, generation of electrophile. Okay, when we will have a reaction of sulfuric acid, okay, we can write twice H2SO4 also, but here I am writing 2 H2SO4 in this fashion, H2SO4 plus H2SO4. No doubt this is what? A concentrated H2SO4. So when concentrated H2SO4 will undergo a disproportionation reaction, we will have formation of sulfur trioxide gas along with conjugate base of sulfuric acid, along with what? Conjugate base of sulfuric acid and H3O plus, that is protonated water. That is protonated water. See, remember this reaction is what? A reversible reaction. This reaction is what? A reversible reaction. All the steps involved in sulfonation reaction are reversible. All the steps involved in sulfonation reaction are what? Reversible. So this is the first step, that is generation of electrophile. Now second step is attack of electrophile. Attack of what? Electrophile. Okay, so which is the electrophile? We know sulfur trioxide gas. Okay, sulfur trioxide is what? A electrophile. Okay, and which is a nucleophile in this reaction? Benzene. Okay, so benzene is what? A nucleophile and sulfur trioxide is what? A electrophile. So movement of electron will be from nucleophile, that is from benzene to sulfur trioxide. Okay, sulfur atom is more electron deficient in this sulfur trioxide. Okay, so benzene will attack on this sulfur atom. Okay, and at that time there will be what? Shifting of this pi bonding electron density on electronegative oxygen. So what we will get? We will get an intermediate like this. Okay, there will be what? New carbon sulfur bond will form, isn't it? This new carbon sulfur bond will form. I am writing this is like this, SO3 minus, isn't it? So see here, this carbon, isn't it? This carbon is forming bond with this sulfur. Okay, by using this pi bonding electron density, isn't it? Now this carbon is not having valency. Okay, this valency of this carbon is not satisfied, isn't it? Valency of this carbon is not satisfied, hence we are writing here positive charge. Okay, so positive charge, and this intermediate is called benzenonium ion. Okay, this intermediate is called benzenonium ion. Now this is also called arene intermediate. This is also called what? Arene carbocation. Arene carbocation. This arene carbocation or benzenonium intermediate is quite stable. Okay, it's quite stable because we can write a resonating structure for it. Okay, because there is what? It resonance stabilization. This carbocation will stabilize by resonance. Okay, so there is what? A resonance stabilization. So we will have next resonating structure like this. Now in next step, see this pi bonding electron density will come here, okay, to neutralize this positive charge of this carbon, and we will have next resonating structure like this. we will have next resonating structure like this. See, positive charge will be on this carbon. Okay, so this is what a next resonating structure. Thus, carbocation, these carbocation are in intermediate, are in carbocation, it stabilized through what? Resonance of pi bond. Okay, resonance of what? Adjacent pi bond of aromatic ring. Okay, hence this reaction is taking place. Okay, now see, next step will be what? Third step will be what? Loss of, see, remember here, this is also a reversible, this step is also reversible. Next step is what? Loss of proton, or we can say aromatization. Loss of proton or aromatization. So we can take any species, these species or these species, that means this intermediate or this intermediate or this intermediate, for showing loss of proton or for showing aromatization. Okay, so we will take last intermediate. SO3 minus H. Okay, now see, positive charge is on this carbon atom, isn't it? And rest of the bond like this, or rest of the structure is as it is. So this SO3 minus will abstract this proton, okay, and this proton will lost as a H plus, and this sigma bonding electron density, it will be used to form a pi bond here. Okay, so thus pi bond will form in between this carbon atom and this carbon atom, and this positive charge will also get neutralized. So this is what? Loss of proton, or there is what? Regeneration of aromatic ring, again aromatization. So what we will get? We will get a benzene sulfonic acid, isn't it? For your understanding, I am writing double bond in the same way. This is what? Benzene sulfonic acid. Okay, now see, sulfonation of benzene, it's what? A electrophilic reaction, aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction. Okay, why electrophilic substitution reaction? Because we know in substitution reaction there is what? A replacement of atom or a group of atom by another atom or another group of atom. Okay, see here, this is what? Your benzene. Okay, we have replaced this hydrogen. Okay, this H plus. Okay, I am saying here H plus. We have replaced this H plus. See, it is losing as a H plus. We have replaced this H plus by SO3. SO3 is what? Electrophile. Okay, so SO3 is what? Electrophile. So we have replaced this H plus by SO3. Hence, it is what? A replacement of electrophile by electrophile. Okay, replacement of a electrophile by electrophile. So it's a aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction. So the steps involved are what? Generation of electrophile. So concentrated H2SO4 undergoes disproportionation reaction to get sulfur trioxide gas, which is actually electrophile, conjugate base as a this HSO4 minus and protonated water. And in next step there is what? Attack of electrophile. This benzene ring is what? A nucleophilic in nature, it is attacking on electrophile. So we will get such type of intermediate, and that intermediate will be stabilized through what? Resonance. The intermediate we will call it as benzene unionium ion or arene carbocation. And then is what? Loss of proton, aromatization. Okay, third step is what? Loss of proton or aromatization. Remember, this step is also a reversible step. This step is also a reversible step. Okay, so we will get a benzene sulfonic acid. Is that clear? So I hope you have understood this topic. We'll stop here. In next lecture we will see another topic from this sulfonic acid. Okay, we'll stop here.